Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, video watchers. One and all.
Hello, so you're all ready to go out on the town, kitty cat? It's 4:49 on March 12th, 2026 in Mossfern right now. Shall we get started?
Yep.
By the way, what's your name again?
Shutter.
That's right, Shutter. Of course I remember. I could never forget.
I'm gonna have to, like, next time I'm asked to to give a cat a catchphrase, I'll do that. Okay. So we've got to do our stuff a little fastish today, because once 6 p.m. hits, I want to be, like, booking it to Red.
Thank you for waiting. I hope you enjoy your time in Mossfern.
So we're gonna kind of like... Oh, it's rainy again. We're gonna kind of assess our priorities. Because we got about an hour before that happens. The amazing rubber tree. Thank you, Nook. Speaking of Nook, first order of business. How much are turnips? I forgot I made that the town theme. Turnip prices? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh fuck, that's bad. Do I hold out? That's not good. So I feel like maybe, so I don't know what the price was on Monday because the store was closed Monday, but let's presume that maybe it was between 92 and 118. I think that would mean it went up 3 days in a row. And now it's plummeted. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't just continue to plummet. Miranda. I'm awfully busy right now. Oh, it's just Shutter. I was positive you were yet another person wishing to befriend me, Quackulous. I can't understand it. Guys, girls, animals, humans, they all want to be around me constantly. It's almost too much for a girl to bear, Quackulous. But let's get right to the point. What can I do for you, Quackulous? Let's chat. Let's chat! Try thinking about my feelings sometime. I mean, how am I supposed to react when you say that? This is horrid. Usually I have some gossip or naughty news about the others, but I just don't have anything juicy right now. What if I'm losing my touch, Quackulous? Well, so be it.
I'm awfully busy right now. Oh, it's just Shutter.
Oh my god, this again. I have got to get rid of some of these snooty villagers.
Hey, Shutter, I heard some juicy news, and I bet you're dying to hear it, huh, Nutlet? Any tips? Oh, so you're the honest type, are you? Well, then I'll tell you, but don't let the others know. You aren't gonna believe this. I was out walking a while ago, and I saw a shining spot on the ground. It was odd, but whatever. I thought, what's that? I couldn't be bothered to deal with it, so I left it alone. So fast forward to the next day, right? I go out, and I see the same spot shining in a different place. So I got a little curious, and I tried digging there, and what do you know? I found a bunch of money. And that's not even the unbelievable part. Listen, when I investigated further, I discovered a secret. If you go to that spot and... Wait, what am I thinking? I can't tell you about this sort of thing. You'll tell everyone, Nutlet. Wow, that was almost quite stupid of me. Just forget everything I said, Nutlet.
No, I'm not interested. Go away, laddie. Don't make me release the hounds on you. What? It's Shutter. I thought it was another one of those snake oil salesmen, laddie. Hey, why are you even talking to me, laddie?
What's new?
Let's play a game, shall we? It'll be fun. At least for me. Now listen up, Shutter. I have 3 bags with me. Hidden in these bags are a number 4 shirt, ribbon paper, and a pear.
That's not great stuff.
I'm not gonna tell you what's in which bag. Where would the fun in that be? Nowhere. You want to take a chance and buy a bag for a mere 1,720 bells? Pick one if you dare.
I'm not buying. That's horrible.
Ah, you're no fun at all. You ought to take some chances every now and then. Show some spine. Whatever. Come try it again sometime, laddie.
What an awful deal. None of the... Like, if I did not already have pears, I would have tried that. Yeah, I mean... It's kind of just part of Animal Crossing that you probably get stung every day. Not every day, but like, pretty damn often. So I did investigate some things. I went into the Discord that the mods hosted in, and I looked around. I snooped. I did see at some point the developer of the mod floated the idea of maybe adding an easy mode to the fishing. It seems like they're hesitant to do it unless there is some sort of indication, like visually, on whether or not you did it on easy mode. Now, the reason an easy mode for fishing was floated at all... Oh man, I should have... Well, I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of fishing anyway today. Well, actually maybe, because I do want to coelacanth. If we have time, maybe I'll spend, like, the rest of the time doing coelacanth stuff. Maybe I'll just, like, reset. Or maybe that's a setting I can, like, adjust. But anyway, where was I? There's definitely been discussions about fishing in this one being harder. But also, first of all, I'm not playing on a CRT. That is a factor. Second, Dolphin, the emulator, which most people are going to be playing this on, because this can run on physical hardware. But apparently, Dolphin just has input lag. And it is enough to make fishing harder. And there was one person in particular who I guess had done some looking into it and some research, who was like, yeah, so when we were doing tests, there were definitely fish where the reaction times you needed to put in to catch a fish were almost humanly impossible. Which makes sense to me, because sometimes I was pressing the button before a noise or plunger even went down, and it would catch.
Okay, I'm not gonna be like spending all my time checking trees. We gotta focus up. We got stuff that we gotta do before Red shows up. God, I'm agonizing in my brain over those turnips now. I really hope I haven't beefed it. Snake. What is that, Shudder? Is that the latest hot look for you humans? Does that happen to you every time you get stung? Oh man, that's rich. Hey, stop looking at me. If I have to look at that face much longer, I'll bust a gut. Hey, hello there. How many times am I gonna run into you today, Bunyip? Anywho, you probably want something, don't you? But what is it, Bunyip? Just hanging. Hey, I was over at your place the other day. That gyroid of yours is so awesome. I was watching the way it spins faster and faster and goes nuts whenever you get close to it, Bunyip. It freaked me out. Why does it move like that anyway? Came that way. No, that's just weird. I wonder where I can learn to move like that. I know. I'll just start spinning around faster and faster, and soon I'll be just like your gyroid. My money's gonna go there, Snake. Can you, like, yeah, thanks. Never mind. Okay, another issue that I looked up. Because there's two things I looked up. I looked up the fishing, and I looked up what could possibly be wrong with my row of of D acres, just particularly acre D4. So I was confused because I was trying to plant trees there, and the trees weren't growing. But then the game also says, hey, there's not enough trees here. So it turns out some spots kind of, I don't know if it's at random, I don't know if that's the correct word, but some spots are just infertile. Like, so there are just some spots that for one reason or another will not grow a tree. And finding them is kind of just a matter of trial and error. So basically we try again. Cube.
Oh, no way. How many times did you get stung?
Every day, bed. Every day. Every day.
I don't mind the rain, but I can't stand getting wet, dude. What's up, dude? Man, those are some nice clothes. You got an eye for fashion. I mean, even I can see that. Choosing smooth duds to wear is one of life's little pleasures, you know what I'm saying, dude? If anyone gives you flack about your getup, let me know. I'm your #1, fashion fan. You should spend all your money and time on clothes and be Mossfern's resident fashion guru.
Thanks, I'm glad you like my moldy shirt with my moldy hat. Our coconuts have grown. I was hoping to see that I maybe had some more rare fruit kind of growing, some non-native stuff. Maybe. Not too late. Just because that's what I would prefer to plant in those acres. Ball. Maybe I should adjust the custom umbrellas and stuff too. So I'm seeing a few of the default Able Sisters umbrellas. So if things are like really fucked with the turnips tomorrow still, we've got to sell. Turnips basically never recover on Saturday as far as I'm aware. What's new?
Shudder, it's spring, and that means it's time to get out and get active. In this month, you'll have the perfect opportunity to do just that, Nutcell. Start getting in shape because the Spring Sports Fair is coming to a plaza near you.
All my nips gone.
You startled me. Your face looks a little... Hold on, Shudder, is that you? It is. What on earth happened? You really freaked me out for a second there, but I'm calm again now. Were you teasing bees, kitty cat? Bees can be pretty determined when they're mad, but if you're fast enough, you can get away, kitty cat. Hello again, kitty cat. Shudder, on nights like tonight, you should be inside where it's dry. So tell me, Shudder, what did you want, kitty cat?
Oh, stop.
Oh, hey, did you know about the Spring Sports Fair, kitty cat? It's held every spring in the middle of March. There are lots of events that are fun to watch, so fun to watch, kitty cat. If you have time, you should drop by and root some of us animals on. The more spectators we see, the better.
Oh, I don't get to participate? No humans allowed? Fucked up. That's okay. Not a big sports guy. Who are you? Hello? Hi, top of the evening to you. Did you come to deliver me a nice tasty dinner? Yuck, yuck. No, you don't say. You just stopped by to say hello? Wow, that sure is neighborly of you. Your name's Shudder? Nice to meet you, bud. Even if you didn't come bearing snacks. Is this a... Wow, got an old man. Oh, I was hoping the rain would let up a little before I went to bed, bud. So what do you need, bud? Entertain me. You probably know this already, but you'll still get a little wet, even if you're using an umbrella. Yeah. Oh, well, either we get a little wet or we stay indoors all day. Still, at least my umbrella looks nice. Awesome. Oh, these two are pissed. What else is new? I'll just leave them alone. Okay. No, don't piss him off. Motherfucker.
What in the help? Oh, wait a sec, it's you? Don't scare me like that, Shudder. Cripes! Did something happen to you? I hope so, because your face just looks awful. Oh, now, Shudder, you should know that you have to be careful around beehives. But I guess that's pretty useless advice if you can't tell when a beehive is nearby, kitty cat. What's going on? You keep hanging around like you want to ask me something, so what is it, kitty cat?
I'd like to sell something.
Yep, what can I do for you? Hee. That's pretty funny, Shudder. Did you come up with that on your own, kitty cat? You said it with such a straight face, too. Very funny. That's why I played along with it. I love a good joke, kitty cat.
Okay, I'm going into this house. I'm going back out. And you're all better. Don't talk to him again. Motherfucker. Everyone leave Tad alone. He's been so upset today. You back off. You good?
Who's there? Who's that? Oh, Shudder. Sorry if I sounded gruff. It's dark out. I see a creepy looking face. It kind of startled me, dude. That bee sting you're sporting doesn't look all that good. You should probably go home early and get some rest. Otherwise, the swelling might not go down overnight, dude.
Okay, you good now?
Oh, look at all the mud, dude. Tell me, Shudder, what's new, dude?
Let's talk.
Alright, Shudder. Let's arm wrestle, me and you. If you win, I'll give you one of my priceless collectibles, dude. But if you lose, it won't be priceless anymore. You'll buy it with all of your money. So, wanna try it?
How much money do I have on me right now? Well, I haven't hit the money rock. I'll do it.
Alright, awesome. Somehow I knew you'd say yes, Shudder. I mean, considering my huge state of buffness, you're the only one who'd agree to do anything like this. I gotta be honest, though. I'm a little bit too sore for arm wrestling. I'll just give you a quiz, dude. If you win, you get it right. That work for you?
Yeah, sure.
Get ready, Shudder. Here comes the question. How many push-ups did I do yesterday?
Over 100.
I did 58 push-ups. Nope, negative. Wrong. Pretty good guess, though. You had me sweating for a second, dude. But now, I'm afraid, you have to buy my treasure, Shudder. That's life.
Prank. I was given a prank. A prank. Hey, Tad. Tad. Come here. Come here, bud. Yeah, come here. Just trying to gently push him into it. It's what you get for taking my money.
You're kidding me! That's the oldest trick in the book. I can't believe I fell for it.
Yup. Hey, Shudder, what's the matter with your face? Looks like slightly more offensive than usual. Yeah, the bees. The bees. I'm aware. The bees. Is that you, Shudder? It's hard to see in all this rain. I love men. So then, I love men. Why are you here? Let's chat. On rainy days like this, I just feel like heading home and calling it an early day. True. Okay. Okay, so one thing I kind of want to see if I can do without restarting this. Graphics. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Damn, VSync is already off. Dang. So that's as good as it gets, I think, as far as like input lag goes. I'm just gonna have to get good. And then hope they do add that kind of like easy fishing mode they were talking about. Because at this point, it's not even a matter of skill. It's just like I'm screwed. Let's see. I don't think I tried this one. Tried that. Talk to you. Okay, so tree-wise, I think we just gotta pick oranges. Put in D5. And then if I want to replace them later, I can replace them later. Besides, it'll be good to know which little spots aren't infertile. Instead of wasting, like, non-native fruit on it. I gotta keep that spot there, actually, for a bit. Until I get 10,000 that I can shove in there. Like this. Okay. Let's head to D5, plant some trees. Okay, D5. You chill out. Okay. Gotta find a suitable spot for trees. Is this D5? E5? D5 starts here. I feel like we tried, like, in this spot. That's, like, right next to a home. Maybe try one here. Is this still D5? D4? D5. One right on the edge. Excuse me, sir. Excuse Excuse me, everybody, actually. Get out of my face. I need to plant. I need to plant stuff. There, that should be plenty. D1 was the other one that I think it pointed out. Which is here? Which makes sense. There's a big hill. Not as many spots. We'll try all these. They pissed each other off. This is also D1 up here. C1's looking barren as well. There. See how all that does. Okay, have we spoken to everyone? That's like up there with finding the money rock is actually speaking to everybody. Murphy, Blair, Miranda, Snake, Cube, Ben, Goldie, Tangy, Vlad, Tutu. We haven't talked to Tutu. I don't feel particularly like I need to talk to Tutu, but I will do it. There's still so many open spots. That's crazy. Just thinking about how many villagers you have in this. I have absolutely no idea if that's the standard or if it has been greatly increased, because it feels very increased. Oh god, these trees. One of them's gotta go. Kind of just a preemptive planting of trees in spots that seem like they don't have a lot of them. I mean, that's gotta be pretty, like... That's gotta be a solid improvement all around. Okay. Let's stop by Blathers. I think we have all our fossils. Wake up, sleepyhead. I like that because it's rainy out. There's not like reflections from the stained glass. Let's identify a fossil, Blathers. Let's identify 4 of them. Oops. Wrong dialogue. Do you want any of these, my fine lad? A Pato skull. Ooh, I say an Apato skull. Ah, it's not done. Alright, we'll sell this stuff. And then I think it's just, find Tutu. And then fish until Red gets here. And maybe, if we're extra lucky, I manage to snag, the coelacanth. Guess we plant those flowers as well. Whoosh. Eight Matt Tatami. Let me see it. It's not bad. Just don't want it. Birch. I have that. Alright. Would not mind a kitty floor to go with my kitty wall. Alright. Y'all play nice now. Don't make each other upset.
Oh my gosh, what happened, Shutter? You look really awful. Oh no, not the bees again! It looks like they threw a party on your poor face. They're so vicious. You should have run. Why didn't you run away? That would have been totally smarter, Twinkles. Hey again. Would you look at this? The rain still isn't letting up, Twinkles. Hey, did you want something or what, Twinkles?
Hanging.
Cheddar, are you a fan of fruit? I totally picked this one cherry tree clean, but I can't eat that much fruit myself, Twinkles. Would you take at least one of them from me?
Okay.
Oh, you're down with fruit?
You're down with fruit?
Bees had such a banger on your face, so wild. They had strippers and shit.
Not to be like 7 years old, but a game like Animal Crossing where the characters were allowed to like say stuff that was really crass every once in a while would please me greatly. Not like has been hoteling it, just like, you know, realistically every once in a while they say something that like would not fly in a standard Nintendo game. Kind of like the about the same level of balance as maybe like Night in the Woods. I could definitely see someone making their own Animal Crossing with that concept and has been telling it. Yeah, that's why I had to like head that off because like, you know. Yeah, not exactly what I was going for. We've already got quite a few Animal Crossing but Spooky Ookie, which I own rental. I should play rental. Maybe I'll play rental on stream. And then there's the, is it called Easy Delivery Co? I kind of want to play that. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to tell when I found a coelacanth, if it's just going to be the size of these things, or if it's going to be, like, obvious. Oops. It got fucking cold out. After a few days of like really nice spring weather, it got cold again. And tomorrow, it's supposed to get super windy. Like 50 miles per hour, which I will be walking to work in. But at least it will be like an easy shift. Unless I get conked on the head by a falling branch on the way. A horizontally falling branch. Actually, yeah, screw it. Just give me, like, May Borowski. Like, as a villager. May and Greg and Angus. And B. And Germ. Just give me the cast. It's such a well-balanced cast. They're all very believable. Yeah, I shouldn't waste my time on these medium-sized ones. I know the coelacanth is not going to be that one. Oh, that's it. That's the coelacanth. Okay, here we go. It's obvious, I guess, when it is. Oh, I freaked out. Okay. That's the bitch. Yeah. It's too late. I already fucked it up. I freaked out. I freaked out. I saw it touch the bobber. I didn't close my eyes in time. But now I know. Now I know I can scare off all the other fish. And maybe we will find several, so. Okay, that time I didn't think it noticed by the time I pressed. That was absolutely my fault. Look, it's gonna happen like 5 more times. Probably what will happen is it'll hit the bobber and I'll press it the second the sound plays and it won't be good enough. So like, in reality, it might be better for me to, with the input lag, it might be better for me to just like keep freaking out until it works. Yeah, that's okay. We could just keep scaring away fish until we get the one we want. I mean, I'll try to not freak out, and I'll do the eyes closed, and I'll try to press it super fast. But like if it fails and it's not fast enough, stop picking up shells on accident. I am not a big fan of run being the same as pickup. Now they're like, no, we gave you a second chance. And you beefed it. Gone forever. Never spawn again. There it is. But also, one moment. Okay, I did remember. Alright. Okay. What's up, big guy? Yeah, face, no, face. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I need to nail this so that I know I'm actually, like, doing it right. And it doesn't, like, snap to my bobber and then immediately eat it. Stay still, please. Okay. I think that would have been fast enough to catch most fish in the other games. But I've done it faster. It didn't feel like a perfect catch. If I try what feels like a perfect catch and it fails, then we start freaking out. We do a freak out method where I watch it as it approaches the bobber, and on the first approach, right before it reaches, I press the button. And we just have to, like, fingers crossed, hope that it tries to catch on the first approach. Damn it. Reset the whole beach. Ads did start. I'm still gonna spend my time trying to find one. Also, that means it's approaching 6. Stop picking up shells. Stop. Yeah, what the fuck? No, not into the water. No! The hell are you? Goodbye. Didn't think those were gonna be around. What the hell? Welcome back, Twitch viewers. Another one has not spawned. Another one did not spawn during the break. However, I think a spider skittered across my screen and then went into the ocean and then skittered on top of the ocean and left. I had never seen one of those. Surfs Up. The movie Surfs Up, but it's spiders. So I'm sure the meeting with Red will only take a few minutes. So after that, I'll probably just like fish until I have to leave. Hi, Crookie. We're trying to catch a coelacanth, except the input lag caused by my monitor type and the emulator is making it a little difficult. Every animal movie that gets to its 8th entry is the spiders one. I'm trying to think about what animal movie might have actually made it to part 8. Like, even if it's not numbered like that. Air Bud. There's a spider's Air Bud for sure. They're cranking out Air Bud movies constantly. There's like a million of them. If Zootopia has 7 movies without spiders, you know, it's gonna have them the next one. It's not in the rules that a spider can't play basketball. Imagine all the shenanigans. It like shoots its web to catch the ball. And then someone on the opposing team tries to like, you know, toss it into the basket, but that it won't leave his hand because it's sticky from spiderweb. Watched Zootopia 2 with some friends, and halfway through they were like, the next one's gonna be birds, and started predicting how they were gonna be racist. And then the post-credits reveals, yep, it's birds. I still haven't seen it. But I also know I'm not gonna, you know, I watched Zootopia 1 in theater, and I even have it on, like, DVD. But, like, as time has gone on, I've grown way more critical of it. Like, I was critical of it when it came out a little bit for, like, kind of more obvious reasons. But, like, as time goes on, it's just kind of, like, an increasingly poorly aged movie to me. Zootopia is less about racism than it is about animal facts, and the problem is that it is about animal facts, but it wants so badly to be about racism. spider gets squashed and gives birth, adding 200 new players to the team. Airbud 8-2. Yeah, they're born with jerseys on. Oh, okay. Wants to be about racism, but tries to give a valid reason to be afraid of the predators. I think it's like, okay, so here's the problem, is that Judy fucking abuses her power so much in that first movie, nobody fucking talked about that. I feel like I've seen posts about it, at the very least. Along with kind of like, stringing along what the movie thinks is... Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna go on this. This is the Zootopia rant episode, I guess. Do I even have the time for it? Yeah, I think so. So Zootopia, like, really early on, it establishes that, like, okay, predator species were actually dangerous. Like, they ate prey species. Like, that's just a thing. So, like, already they kind of set up that prey fear of the predator species has historical precedent that was justified. So, like, that there's already kind of one ding against it, because it wants very badly to be a metaphor movie about racism, but, like, in its very start is just like, well, they were brutal savages, and then they got better. And so it's like, okay, you can't do that because it maps really, 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 really badly. And then it spends the rest of the movie not sure which group is the minority. And it's like, it's trying to go for like an intersectionalism thing, I think, where it's like, okay, predators are inherently perceived as being like, you know, dangerous, and people, oh, hold on. White people of color, exactly. No! Okay, that felt perfect, so I guess we're gonna try to, like, I guess we're just gonna try to, like, freak out and hope that that catches me the fish. Cringe gamer, cringe fucking TV, cringe game, cringe emulator. I'm the only thing that's not cringe here. Cringe captain. They need to add that easy mode to the fishing in this. If most people are playing it on emulator, they've got to add that shit. It's horrible. But yeah, so it's like, you know, like foxes and lions and stuff, they're perceived as dangerous because they're predators, and that, so it's like, okay, so this is our minority group, and then their oppressor is prey, but then Judy spends her whole movie being looked down upon for being a type of prey. And so it's like, is that a different axis? And it's like, it would work better if the movie didn't want so badly to be about racism. Like, if it was just like, well, no, it's not really about race, it's just how it works in this world because they're literally animals, which is why, like, the whole, like, animals as race thing really fucking breaks down, because those are two completely separate concepts. They don't map well. Yeah, when we watched the first one, the opening bit was like, okay, so white people, black people, no other way around. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And people keep doing it. Yeah. I think everyone who tries to do it needs to first read Mouse. Like, I think if you were going to make a animals as allegory for race piece of media, you need to read Mouse, all of it, both books. Super, super important that you do that. Because, like, at the start of the second book of Mouse, I believe it's the start, Spiegelman is, you know, in a non-fictional sense, he's writing about, like, an interview he has done where he kind of starts breaking down, like, the limitations of just of showing, like, different races as animals. Probably helps to be much more specific. Yeah. So, like, there's a really good bit in Mouse where his grandfather is recounting to him someone in one of the concentration camps who was and, you know, because he was a Jew, he was shown as a mouse, and officers who were cats were, you know, they were harassing him, they were dragging him off somewhere, and he was like, no, stop, please, I'm a German. But he's being shown as a mouse because he's being treated like he's Jewish. So then Spiegelman stops his grandfather's story and is like, hey, do you know if he really was German or not? And the grandfather's like, well, we never really got to figure it out. And it shows the same panel again, but as a cat arresting a cat. There's like... There's a lot of stuff in there. And it's like he's gone over kind of like a lot of the limitations of doing this kind of thing and how it doesn't map on so well. While also doing it way better than pretty much everyone else, because clearly he put thought into it. Beastars was, I think, doing an okay-ish job until, like, the third arc, the last arc. Disney's movie about the very vague... yeah. We're hopping in there to spawn red. I assume that it's a matter of, like, red won't be just, like, hanging out until you step outside. So where is he? Let's see where he is. He's not docked up on the river, is he? But yeah, it's just a mess. Like, Zootopia, the way it handles its themes is just a mess. And so any movie that comes after it, even if they manage to address those things, it still has... Oh, hi. Really good tent. But yeah, anything that comes after Zootopia is still going to have that basis, right? Hey, well, what do we have here? A customer. Don't be shy. Come on in. Tell me, friend, did you see Crazy Red's crazy flyer? Is that what brings you through my door today? That's it, isn't it? It must be. I knew it. Well, you'll be happy to hear. Today is your lucky day. I have a selection of fine merchandise that's to die for. To be perfectly honest, an opportunity like this doesn't come along every day. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing chewing your ear off like this? My apologies. Come on in. Take a look around. See for yourself that Crazy Red's got the goods. Come on, come on. Oh, hold on. I'm being told about the top viewers that I can get. Just gonna deny that real quick. Come in. Welcome, my friend. Don't you dare rush yourself. Take your time. Make sure you get a good look at my fine wares. Everything here is a rare find. Nothing run-of-the-mill here. It's crazy. Oh, you don't... No, you sell art. What's this? Ah, that moving painting caught your eye, did it? Yes, sirree, you possess remarkable taste, my friend. For only 7,840 bells, you can take that home with you. Would you like me to wrap that up for you right now? No? Oh, really? How disappointing. Well, keep on browsing. There's plenty left to see. Yeah, I'm trying to see, like, it's hard to spot what could be wrong about it because it's, well, first of all, yes, blocked by the bed, but secondly, it's, you know, it looks like sludge. Okay, if I... Apple clock. Yeah, I'm looking at that Apple clock. I'm looking at that Apple clock most desirously. A nice piece, eh? That's an Apple clock. I've been in this business for a while now. And you don't just run across something as nice as that all too often. Nursery, you don't. Actually, I wouldn't mind holding on to that for a little while more. For you, however, I'll let it go for the measly sum of only 4,800 bells. 4,800. Damn, I know Apple products are crazy these days, but that's kind of... I'll buy it. Huh, you'll take it. Okay, then. Exactly, 4,800 bells. You have my thanks. I'll be back with more rare and unique items. I hope to do business with you again. Really, that is wonderful. Thank you very much. Now, before you change your mind. Exactly 7,840 bells. You have my thanks. I'll be back with more rare and unique items. I hope to do business with you again soon. What's this? What's this baby? What do you have to say for yourself? You have a question? Understand that I can't be too specific. Details can be dangerous beasts. Am I right? I have my sources, my special suppliers. Best not to say too much, really. You know, it's not easy bringing the very best to my customers. In fact, it can get a bit dicey from time to time. For my customers, though, to the end of the world and back, that's Crazy Red's tried and true philosophy. I'm the hardest working beast in the business. How's the divorce treating you? I don't talk about that. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I look forward to seeing you again. I will see you again. Am I right? What a charming lad. I'm gonna drop off my Apple clock before something happens to it. God forbid a villager sees it. Oh, I have it. I have the painting. I thought he was gonna ship that to me. So that's what he does in the other games, I think. Alright, Blathers, come tell me if this is real or not. But first also, actually no, let's donate this first. Is it real? Is it real? Is it real? Hooty hoo, I say, so this is that moving painting I've heard so much about. We meet at last! The original in all its glory. I've only seen reproductions until now, and I must say, it's always stuck in my craw. Words fail me, truly. I suppose all one can honestly say is that it's a moving painting. You have our deepest, most profound gratitude. Might there be anything else you wish to donate? Nope. Check this out. What do I got? What's in my blind bag? Ooh, now, what a smashing fossil. I see. This beauty is most certainly a T-Rex torso. Do you need that still? Yeah. If it wakes, it wakes. Ooh, I say a T-Rex torso. That's it. Alright. Sell some stuff. Oops. I was busy mashing. All right. Oh yeah, I fucking remember another, like, it really does seem, now to continue where we left off before we were rudely interrupted by the arrival of Red. It really is kind of just Disney's movie that's just like, calling people names is wrong and anyone can do anything. And that's like their entire kind of conception. Like, they touch a little bit on like institutionalized forms of marginalization, but it's also like, then at the end of the movie, the guy who is marginalized by the police just joins them. Extremely out of character moment, first of all. I just straight up disagree. But also, then at the end, where they were like, okay, so the big bad guy, fucking Zootopia 1 spoilers. The big bad guy at the end is the sheep secretary. And so the first thing the cops do is they have like 3 guys dress up in a... God damn it. They have 3 guys dress up in fake sheep outfits. They're like... They're already profiling sheep and like doing what must be the Zootopia equivalent of like race faking. It's crazy. Like, bro. Net zero knowledge gained. And it's like, again, this would be, you know, this is a funny bit if it's just like about animals, but it very badly wants to not be that. It's very deep, actually. Just don't think about it. Like, it really is just one that gets worse and worse and worse the more you actually think about it. Yoda Stop Wars mural. I love the edit of that, the Start Wars edit. Beastars falls into the trap a little bit by the end. It has some really interesting implications that it starts to pull out at in the third arc. But at the same time, I feel like Beastars is not using species to make comments about race, or at least it's not trying to. But also, Beastars tends to be a victim of, like, bad faith interpretations. At least one of which was actually literally astroturfed, which is very, very funny that they would bother. Because there is a very interesting, kind of... There's a thing going on in Beastars where... Like, I forget if it's like two species or if it's a predator-prey hybrid thing. It might just be hybrids in general. But, like, they're apparently, like, prone to outbursts. They're, like... or at the very least, the one we know, Melon, he, like, everything he eats tastes like sand. He can't enjoy food. He's violent. He's prone to, like, violence and stuff. But also, so, like, the thing about Beastars and Melon and hybrids that's kind of interesting is Melon blames being hybrid on basically all of his behavior and the fact that he's, like, a sadist and a masochist and seeks out, like, inappropriate ways of contending with that. But we also get to see in flashbacks and through his own stories that he had a horrible, shitty, traumatic childhood that probably explains these things better, but he rejects the premise that it was his upbringing. Whereas Legoshi, the character we're supposed to be rooting for and cheering on, is not only throughout the whole thing constantly trying to reach out to Melon for his, like, what I'm gonna call humanity, even though there's, you know, it's aminals. But also, like, you know, I feel like Legoshi and his continued love of Haru and wanting to, like, make something of that is a rejection of that idea. And so I think bad faith, or maybe just poor interpretations of Beastars, is like they involve the anti-miscegenation stuff that, like, Melon has fallen into. But that is literally it's not really the take of the manga. It's the take of the villain of the manga. Now, I don't think it's done great, that said. I think maybe the manga gives too much kind of like the manga no, I couldn't get the fucking net in time. This game fucking sucks. Stop picking up shells! I'm trying to run. In the same way that like B-Star, that Zootopia gives too much of like a concrete reason for prey to fear predators at the start, or for there to be like an actual real justification, B-Stars is a little guilty at doing that too, I think. But it's also, I think, generally the outlook of B-Stars that those things are not necessarily really true. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're gonna have to do the freak out method since actually catching it perfectly using audio is not working. So I'm gonna launch this, and when it touches the bobber or gets real close, I'm gonna press the button. Okay, well, I fucked up the cast, so. Notice it, whatever. Fine, fuck you. Let's pick these up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And okay, it didn't do it. That's okay. All right, where's my net? It's not to the left. It's not to the right. Let's make it to the right. Maybe. Not 100% sure how rearranging things works. Okay. Left. Left if the spider appears again. Okay, now it's right. I put it away and now it's right. Which is fine, that's my go-to direction. Okay, still making sure. This thing is brutal. Don't you dare. Got a dung beetle. Oh, that's the dung beetle. I thought it was a spider. It's coming from this then. Like it's hopping off of this. Right? Because it's supposed to spawn by the ball. I wonder if that's worth a lot. Oh yeah, see, like it's getting scared off of the ball. And then it just scooches. I think it's scared easy. I'm like way over here. The ball was off the screen. I'm glad I finally got that so I can stop hovering over the ball, waiting for it to show up. $6:24. I've got about 20 minutes left. I'm really hoping to... oh, God. This, like, post-viral cough situation is, like, crazy. No, not a big fan. And I just know it's gonna be like this all month. Doesn't even really hurt my throat or anything. It just makes talking hard. But yeah, I hope the mod author introduces that mode. The whole time watching Zootopia 1, I kept calling Judy the first white woman police officer. That's good. Oh, look, a balloon. Thinking about the fact that at some point I'm gonna get a slingshot and it'll be one less space in my inventory. Trying to remember what game it was that my friend was playing, but they're playing a farming sim right now where the tools they have are on a different inventory grid. Like, usable tools. And it's just like, damn. No one else thought to do that, huh? It's like, so you can have your tools and you're not punished for actually having them. But you put your tools, no, you have to carry all of them. You don't get it. You never understand me. And then I run to my room, tools like clanking and like, you know, like they're all like tied up in my belt loops and they're just like clunk, 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 clunk as I like run to the room. It's my emotional support trowel. You never know when I'm gonna need to make a big hole. Alright. How much time I got left? About 15 minutes. "15 minutes, hopefully I catch a coelacanth, but they seem to be fucking uncatchable." Interesting. I feel like I rarely ever actually saw in like at least in New Horizons a villager retiring to their house. Like the act of being outside and then opening the door to their house and going in it. It was always just like I think I remember seeing them come out. And like, maybe that's in there, but I just don't remember. Or just didn't get to see it very often. Alright, now Captain, when I press this button, do not talk to me. Thank you. Notice, notice, notice. Fine. Notice, notice, notice. Alright. That was so fast too. Like I did press. I pressed it as soon as I heard it. The motherfucker. I'm gonna have to get one eventually. I've just gotta press, like, before I think it's ready. I'm gonna just have to hope that I luck my way into a perfect catch. There you are. All right, here we go. Don't. All right, it wasn't the first time that time. I don't think it can be done any other way. Somewhat generous spawns. At least as far as rate goes. Fuck yeah! I fucking got you, motherfucker! Would you look at that? I caught a living fossil. I didn't know they really existed. Hey, that's a new catch. I should check my encyclopedia. It would be a shoe. It would be a shoe. It would roll the die and be like, give them garbage. That's dung beetle and coelacanth down. Now I have to very quickly make my way to Blathers before one of the little freaks in my town decides that it's theirs. They're gonna stop me, and like, knowing this game, they're gonna be the ones to press the talk button, and I won't be able to do anything about it. Blathers, you're not gonna fucking believe this shit. Donate. Look. Fucking look at this, dude. It's poop. It's dung beetle. Ah, whew, yes, indeed. That's a dung beetle, if I'm not utterly mistaken. How grotesque. Ugh. As the name implies, dung beetles roll animal shit into large balls. They use these foul balls as both a food source and as a brooding location. Please be careful as to not mistake their work as a sports ball. What? Oh my, I cannot fathom how one could eat animal doing. Ugh, it makes me sick. But I digress. You have our deepest, most profound gratitude. Yeah, I guess I caught this. It's not a big deal. Well, like, you can have it if you want. Oh, indeed! Ooh, a coelacanth, I believe. My goodness, glorious. Seen in this light, of course, it's quite a grotesque beast, and yet it does have a certain particular allure, what? You may rest assured that we shall treat it with much affection and respect, what? My word is a gentle owl. You have our deepest, most profound gratitude. Might there be anything else you wish to donate? Nope. Yo, I was there too. Crazy stuff. Alright, that's gotta be it. I have to leave my apartment in like 30 minutes for work. I don't know when tomorrow's stream is gonna be. Tomorrow I want to spend a lot of that time doing line work for Old Man Dragon Yowie. I was supposed to today, but then I got home and I was like, not today. So, tomorrow. And it should be easy tomorrow because I come home early. Save and quit. Finally, I'm done. See you later. I love men. That's his sign off. All right, well, have a good rest of your day, everyone.